It's time to tee it up and kick it off. It's time for the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Presented by Hatch Toyota. Sports Zone Radio brings you unmatched coverage of football from around the White Mountains and beyond. No one does it like Sports Zone Radio. And now you can live stream HD video of our broadcast coverage exclusively at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app. All part of the Hatch Toyota Friday Night Football Show. The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota. Chaz Hatch refuses to lose a deal over $1. Hard-hitting broadcast coverage of White Mountains football is up next. Now let's take you out to the field and join our broadcast team for tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week.
Welcome everybody out to Snowflake High School tonight, where the Snowflake Lobos meet up with Eastmark. Coming all the way from the Valley, we're going to let you listen to this national anthem real quick. All right, nice work by the Snowflake Madrigals. The national anthem, the Lobos are lined up. They got the band out. They got the cheerleaders out on this beautiful night here in Snowflake. Eastmark coming in from the Valley. This is a good Eastmark team tonight that the Lobos are coming against. They're going to have to come out tonight and play tough for sure.
Let's welcome to the field.
This is an opportunity for the Lobos to stay undefeated, go 7-0 as the fireworks go off as the Lobos come out on the field. Some nice shiny helmets. I don't know if I've ever seen those helmets before, so that's kind of cool. They're pretty cool helmets for the Lobos, if you can see that. If you're tuning in with us on either the Facebook page or YouTube or over the radio, we appreciate you joining us tonight on this good night of football. Friday Night Lights here at Snowflake Stadium. A beautiful field, beautiful night for some football. So we'll get the captains out. We'll see who is going to win this toss, and we'll go from there. But as far as tonight, it's a big one for the Lobos. This Eastmark team, this record does not reflect how good of a football team this is. They've lost to some tough teams. They had a tough loss a couple of weeks ago against Post and Butte, who the Snowflake Lobos played a couple of weeks ago down in the Valley, and they were actually behind at halftime 12-10, and then had a great second half and was able to come back and win that game. But Eastmark has a loss against Post and Butte. They've also lost to, I'm trying to think now who they've lost to. I had it up here, and let me just find it, and I'll get that to you. So they've lost to Combs, and they have lost to ACP. So I believe that is who we're looking at here. So all right, I think we're getting straightened out here with our mic, with our crowd mic. So Eastmark coming into this game 3-4, the Lobos 7-0 with an opportunity to go 8-0 tonight. And Eastmark, I'm trying to find that, there it is. So they, like I said, their record does not kind of reflect what how good of a team this is, but they did lose 2 Combs in the second week of the season, but they beat the defending state champs the first game of the year, Canyon del Oro, in the first game 12-3. They've also lost to ACP 34-0, and this is showing that they lost to Northwest Christian 16-7 and Poston Butte. But I'm showing a record of 4 losses, so 3-4, 4 losses. So they're coming in 3-4. But as I mentioned, this is not a football team that you want to look past. This is a team that's going to come out and play hard tonight. They're a scary team. They've got a lot of talent. It wasn't too long ago that this Eastmark team was the state champions in the 3A division. So, and immediately following that, they moved up to the 4A. So, captains are on the field. It looks like the Lobos won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. And so Eastmark will receive this opening kick, and they'll be moving right to left across your radio dial. Hopefully you're able to tune in on our YouTube channel and Facebook page. We appreciate you doing that. And we want to remind you also about the Facebook post that Sports Zone put out today. And they want you to mention.
Looks like Snowflake won the toss and will elect to receive the ball to start the game.
They want you to comment your favorite BYU or ASU player. With that game happening tomorrow, ASU and BYU, we got a lot of those fans in our community. And comment on that Facebook page about who your favorite BYU or ASU player is. And have an opportunity to maybe even win a prize there. So that'll be great. But we're going to get this one started here in just a few minutes. And I have a broadcast partner here tonight. And I asked him to come up and help me out. This will be his first time doing this with me. And I'm looking forward to him helping me out tonight. He's going to be our color. So I want to welcome in Colton Solomon helping me out tonight. So Colton, tell me a little bit. Tell us what you think about this Lobo football program and what you think about tonight's game.
Oh, I'm excited. Nothing's like Friday Night Lights, especially for these boys. It's a special feeling being out in the field, and it goes way too fast. But at least us in the communities around here, we get to come and experience it. So nothing like it. Nothing like this sport. It's a great sport, and it'll teach you a lot. And that's what these boys are doing. They're learning how to play football. But I know these coaches are more important. They need to teach these guys how to be good men, and it's a great thing.
And here we go. Thanks, Colton. Kickoff by Sam Brown is going to be received at about the 3-yard line by Eastmark. Coming out across about the 20-yard line and knocked down there. Nice job by the Lobos getting down and keeping them from a pretty good return of about 17 yards. And going to give Eastmark the opening snap here at about the 21-yard line. So we'll see what this Snowflake defense can do. The Lobos have struggled a little bit in the first half in these last few games. I know that they've had kind of a road trip the last 3 weeks, playing three weeks in a row down in the valley. And the Lobos have struggled a little bit getting things going in the first half. Has played lights out in the second half. But the Lobos are wanting to come out tonight, I know, and get a quick start to this game as the quarterback lines up in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, and here's just a quick handoff up the middle. A nice job. They're stopping him for just a couple of yard gain, and we'll try to get a number for you on that. I think it's number 4. Is that Terrell Nichols?
That looks like number 4 on the initial contact, and 84 coming to clean it up. These linebackers for Snowflake Lobos, they do a good job of reading the ball and flying to it and attacking. They're fun to watch.
2nd and 8. Eastmark going to this open concept with they're going actually double tight, so 2 receivers to the right, 1 running back. Handoff outside, and the Lobos, he ain't going anywhere. That was a big play. And, of course, we see number 58, big Andrew Bentley out there. Wasn't able to play a whole lot last week. He was suffering from a little bit of a shoulder injury, and they tried to keep him out as much as he could and made a great play there, bringing up 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. Andrew Bentley has been a menace in the backfield for other teams all season. He's a good player, has a motor on him. But, yeah, I think that's had some struggles last week at Marco Zaniza because of those shoulder injuries with the Lobos.
Yeah, great job there with a loss of about 3 on the play. Here's just another handoff up the middle, and he gets hammered that time. I believe that was by big number 64. That's Cody Flake, and he just rocked that running back, Colton.
What a big boy run into that. Yeah, they tried to do a little draw, fake the screen draw, try to get that. But, yeah, he wasn't having none of it.
So that's going to bring up fourth down for Eastmark. Fourth down and 13, fourth down and 12. So that was a great opening sequence by the Lobos, being able to basically hold them to -2 yards on that. And the punt's up, called for a fair catch. Caught it about the Lobo 46-yard line, and that's where the Lobos will start their drive.
Good catch, that's number 27, Merrick Ulberg. Lobos will start.
Merrick Ulberg, as you hear probably on the mic, was the one punt returner that caught that and called a fair catch. So pretty good field possession here for the Lobos to start this drive. It's good to see the quarterback out there, Leduc. He's suffered from a little bit of an injury. Oh, here's a little trickery, going to straight lineup, then coming out with a little bit of an offset line. Handoff to number 5. That's Carter Solomon. That did not fool Eastmark at all, and he gets maybe 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Reddick did a little trickery right there for the opening play with the power right, and he just bounced it down the line, didn't see anything, and that was a nice job by Eastmark to fill up the holes.
Yep, we're actually going to give him a gain of 2 on that play. Going to be a 2nd and 8. And they are lining up tight. Lobos, we were used to seeing them kind of in their spread offense. They're lining up tight, kind of motioning people over. I even see number 22, Aiden Core, out there. He's lined up on the end of the line. It's going to be a handoff to that weak side right up the middle. That's Carter Rabin again. Nice pickup that time. Nice push by that offensive line.
Yeah, looked almost like the same play, a little power right with the same ball carrier, and he found a hole there. Gain 5, it looked like.
Gain of 5 on that play by Rabin. Two rushes for Rabin to start this one. A big third down here for the Lobos. Third down and about 4 to go. Lobos coming out a little bit now in that spread offense. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The lone back is number 28. That is Turley, and they're going to just try a quarterback draw right up there, and Eastmark sniffed that one out pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did. It looked like that linebacker, number 35 for Eastmark, had it read. That was a good play.
So that's only going to be a +1 run on that. It looks like the Lobos are lining up to maybe go for it on this 4th down. So
definitely 4th down territory here. So
4th and 3.
Coach Reddick draws up here. False start on this wide out number 1.
So that is that Christian Smith, right?
Is that Christian Smith?
Yeah, number 1. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that's going to change everything for the Lobos. Looks like they were going to go for it. Offsides on the Lobos, going to bring them back 5 yards. They're going to punt this one away with it being 4th and 8. And kind of stalled out there. I think had a pretty good play drawn up. Leduc's done a great job all year with that little quarterback sneak, but those ends came down hard on Leduc, and he was only able to gain 1 on that play. So they're going to go 3 and out as Sam Brown lines up to punt this one away. Almost
got that.
Almost blocked on that. Gets a Lobo bounce, going to bring it down to the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. And that's where Eastmark will come out on their second possession of this first quarter. So 7:25 to go in the first quarter. Both teams going 3 and out on their first possessions. And this could be how this game goes tonight. These are 2 really good football teams, 2 really good defenses.
Yep, I enjoy a good defensive battle, but we'll see how it goes, see if these offenses see some things and see if they get them figured out.
So Eastmark sticking with that little bit of spread offense. 2 receivers to the right, lone back, going to hand that up right up the middle. A little bit of room there, nice carry, gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, good hole by Eastmark's O-line. That center and left guard did good block downs on that. Left a massive hole for that running back.
So second down and about 4. That was definitely the biggest play of the game so far for Eastmark. Kind of going to a bunches on the right-hand side. And they are going to try to spread this one out. And gets a little bit of room, does a nice job cutting it back, and just going to get to those sticks. That's going to be a gain of 4 and a first down. And the first down of the game so far. And it goes to Eastmark right at about the 40-yard line.
Yes, great job by that right tackle, sealing off that D end, so that running back can sweep that outside and get that first. Number looks like 56 down there.
Yeah, and we apologize. We don't have a roster here tonight, so we're going to have a hard time with these Eastmark names. We'll try to get you as much of the Lobos as we can. So handoff right up the middle. Good job that time by the Lobo defensive line. Stuffing that, gain of about 3 on the play.
Yep, you had a power left with the double lineman pulling. Looked like number 4 dove in there and blocked up that pile, so running back had nowhere to go.
So Eastmark going with a no huddle. It's kind of a slower no huddle type of offense. They wait for their subs to come in. They wait for the call from the coach and get it lined up. So it's not a really quick no huddle, but they are lined up in this bunches left again. And going to fake the handoff this time, roll to the right, and almost picked off that time. I see JoJo out there. Almost had a chance to pick that one off, and a lot of pressure by that outside linebacker.
Yeah, good job by number 16 JoJo. Play action play, he didn't bite on that and stayed with that. Leaking tight end out there, making incompletion. First pass of the game for both teams.
So if that was a first pass play for Eastmark, they've ran every play. So this is 3rd down. And this looks like it's going to be a screen play. And nice job by this running back catching that football. I saw a running back, the linebacker, he had that sniffed out, was just not able to make the tackle. And you could see that one coming for a while. Colton, running back, or that quarterback, got the snap. He ran back as fast as he could. You could see that screenplay, but it was just executed really well.
Great time to call it. Snowflake came on a blitz, especially number 4, that middle linebacker, and worked to perfection for them. Great play to run while they're blitzing.
So that was a 19-yard completion, going to bring up first down on the Lobo 41-yard line. Here's a handoff down the left-hand side, a little bit of room. Gain of 5 on that play.
Yep, back to the run. Just get the ball moving after 2 pass attempts there.
So 2nd down and 5. Eastmark doing a good job here, getting some momentum, getting down into Lobo territory, executing well. So big play on that 3rd down on that screen play. Here we got 2 receivers to the right, single back, man in motion. Lobo showing some blitz, back to pass again. This is going to be just a quick. They tried to do a wide receiver screen on that, but that was sniffed out pretty well by the Lobos. Number 7, that's Riker Brimhall, and did a great job sniffing that one out.
Yep, they put their ears back, came for the quarterback again, and they tried to run it to this sideline, and Riker saw it coming.
So here we go, 3rd and 5. Big play for the Lobos here as they need to stop this drive. This is definitely, as Colton said earlier, 4th down territory. So on the 36-yard line, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I expect them to try to run here, get a few more yards to make 4th down more manageable here.
Quarterback back to pass. Going on that little out play, wide open was the receiver, and he got just enough for the first down. And nice throw, nice pitch and catch out there for Eastmark, and a first down.
Yeah, great arm. He ran an out route to the wide side of the field. He got the ball to him and was able to move the ball.
So completed 2 out of 4 passes here on this drive. About 25 yards in passing. Hurting the Lobos here on defense. Here is a handoff right up the middle. Nice job by the Lobos. That time going to be a short gain of 2 on the play.
Yep, good job by the Lobos there.
Called Nichols' name a couple of times tonight. Number 4, their middle linebacker. He's in there with number 22, Aiden Core. great duo of linebackers that the Lobos have there.
Yeah, those boys like to hit hard. And they, like I said before, they read the ball extremely well.
So we're going to call that a gain of only 1 on that play. So 2nd down and 9. Here's another handoff. Big hole on that left-hand side. This running back, he hits those holes pretty good, but he's looking like he doesn't want to get hit. He kind of stopped right there and took a hit, but gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, he came and met that linebacker and was trying to avoid some contact there, but I want to Eastmark line on that left side. They did a great job on that little zone left run. Got about 5 yards off of that.
Yeah, we're going to call it a gain of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 4. Here comes that man in motion again. Fake the handoff to him, hand it off up the middle. They're not going to get enough for a 1st down, but like you said, Colton, making that 4th down a little bit more manageable if they want to go for it on 4th down. So a gain of 2 on the play, going to bring up 4th and 2.
Yeah, bringing that flex back over, a little misdirection there, trying to get that.
2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Eastmark threatening here. Have to come up with a big play as they look like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's see if the Lobos can get a stop here. Eastmark has been running some plays out there. A lot of time of possession on this.
Yeah, they've run quite a few plays here. About 11 possession game, and Eastmark couldn't quite get it together, and they're going to call a timeout. And we'll take a quick break also, and we'll be right back with 4th down on this one.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare, right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Hey, have you heard the rumor that the free Lifeline phone program has ended?
I got some great news. It's not true. Cellular One is still providing free phones and unlimited talk and text nationwide, plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data.
Wow, free unlimited talk, text, and 5 gigabytes of high-speed data.
Want to see if you qualify? Just visit your local Cellular One store today. You can walk out with a brand new smartphone and enjoy the biggest, most reliable network on the Navajo Nation. Cellular One, keeping you connected for over 30 years, and we're here to stay.
All right, big 4th down here. And they're going to call the Lobos for offsides on that. I did not see. We were trying to get tuned back in here on this 4th down, and that is not good for the Lobos on a 4th and short, especially down in the red zone, to jump off sides and give Eastmark a first new set of downs.
Yeah, especially coming out, like you're saying, especially coming out of a timeout like that. You got to have that in your mind, knowing that they might run that.
All right, so 1st and 10. They can get a 1st down before the end zone. Here's a big play here by the Lobos. That's going to put them back where they were. And that's number 58 again, Andrew Bentley.
Yep, Mr. Bentley back there again, blowing things up. Looks like they got loss of 6 on that.
Loss of 6 on that play. So great job there by Bentley. And we missed him last week for sure. The Lobos did down at Marcos, and making his presence known here in this first quarter. A minute and a half to go in the first quarter. This is going to be 2nd and about 15. Quarterback rolls to his right. Has a man downfield. Going to be a catch.
Wow, great catch. Great footwork right there on the sideline over there.
Yeah, they've got that play down to where
number 10, Kyson Lump brought that in for Eastmark. That was a great throw, great catch.
Yeah, there was
where you're at on that field.
It was 2nd down and 15, and so that was a gain of 12 on that pass play. Almost got to the 1st down marker, but unable to. 3rd down and 3. Eastmark going to this little bunch set to the left again. One receiver out wide to the left. Here's going to be a handoff right at the middle. Good job here by the Lobos. I don't think he gained any yards on that.
No, No, it didn't look like. It looked like they stuffed him up right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up about 4th and 3 still. See what they decide to do here, Eastmark.
Tackled by a pack of Lobos led by number 75, Victor Woodside.
All right, looks like Eastmark is bringing out their kicking team. Going to try to kick a field goal here to end this first quarter. This has been a quick quarter. A lot of plays, a lot of time of possession there for Eastmark. Not what you want if you're a Lobo fan. And here's a bad snap through the legs. He's just going to fall on it. And that's going to result in 0 points for Eastmark. And that is a shame because they did a great job on that possession, getting down into the red zone of the Lobos and just unable to execute on that extra, not the extra point, but PAT.
Yeah, they're going for the field goal there. They pretty much used a whole quarter right there, and it ended up on a bad snap, but number 32, Cameron Kelly, jumped on that.
So the Lobos will take over on their own 31-yard line. 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Going to that little bit more of a spread offense. One receiver left, one receiver right, motion to the right. Rabin and Turley in the backfield. Handoff to Rabin. Gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, the bread and butter for the Snowflake Lobos is that 2 backs back there in that I formation running power football.
Looks like tackled by 35, Landon Vigil. Thank you. Second down, 6 to go.
So gain of about 4 on that play by Rabin. Nice job there on the first down. Going to try to get one more play off before the end of this first quarter. I don't know if they're going to. And they are not going to get it off before the end of the quarter. So that'll do it for the first quarter. No score on the board for either team. Eastmark with a great drive to end this first quarter, but unable to execute on a PAT, and
that's the end of the first quarter, a quick quarter.
0-0 at the end of the end. And we'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
The Factory Challenge is on, and Hatch Toyota in Show Low is stepping up. The factory has challenged us to sell 50 new Tundras by the end of the month. And guess what? We're gonna crush it. Every single Tundra, in every trim, every option, and every color will be sold at Factory Invoice. You pay exactly what we pay. You'll save thousands. We'll even show you the Factory Invoice. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price you'll find anywhere. The challenge is real, and the savings are massive. That's Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter, start of the second quarter. We got 2nd down and 6 for the Lobos on their 35-yard line. Handoff to Rabin again, cutting his way through. And that is going to be a first down for the Lobos, and that'll be their first down of this game. Gain of about 5 on the play.
Yes, good job by the Lobo line there, getting a good push off of that right side.
Bringing the ball out to the 42-yard line. As mentioned, start of the second quarter here. 0-0 is the score. Snowflake only with 1 possession in that first quarter, went 3 and out. Eastmark with a huge possession, unable to capitalize. And 0-0. Here is another handoff to Rabin. Nope, this one is a quarterback keeper. He faked me out on that one, so nice job by Leduc. But that Eastmark team is focused on Leduc tonight.
Yeah, that was a good sell by Carter Rabin there, but Eastmark was not fooled.
So minus a yard on that play. So going to bring up 2nd and 11. Nope, I'm sorry. That was a gain of 1 on the play. So 2nd and 9.
Let's see if Leduc drops back to pass for the first time tonight here.
So here's a handoff to Rabin again, keeping his feet pumping. Nice job again by Rabin. And that's going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Same play as last time that they ran on the first down.
Finally brought down by 71, Tillman Coughlin.
Carter Rabin getting a heavy dose of the ball.
Yeah, no carry so far for Turley. So 3rd and 2, I can maybe see him getting on this one. as he's a little bit more of a heavy back. Might be able to roll forward here for a couple of yards. And nope, a handoff to Rabin again. And nice job just ducking his shoulder and getting the first down. Gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, Lobos pretty much just doing the same thing. Hand the ball right, hand the ball left to Carter Rabin. Seems to be working right now.
Nice job by Rabin, getting a lot of carries here tonight. That's going to bring the ball out to the Eastmark 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, with all, like I said, all this running, this game goes by pretty quick when the clock continually runs.
Yeah, this has been a pretty quick first half so far. So no pass attempts yet by the Lobos. You got Olberg to the left. You got Smith to the right. Here is a quarterback keep right up the middle by Leduc, keeping his feet moving, getting a little push from that offensive line. Nice job. Gain of 6 on the play.
Yeah. Leduc called his own number right there, a little power running football, and he had a great second effort after contact there.
2nd and 4. Quick snap this time. Handoff to Rabin again, and he's going to hit that first down marker. Gain of 6 on the play, and another Lobo first down.
Yeah, it's not broken. Boy, fix it. Lobos keep doing great. That offensive line is getting a good push.
So obviously Lobos' game plan tonight and what they study for all week and look at as far as film, they believe that they can run on this team. And so far in this second possession of the Lobos, they're doing a good job here. So keep it rolling. So here's another handoff right up the middle to Rabin again. Gain of 3 on the play. Second and 7, ball placed right at the 30-yard line. Lobos need to keep this momentum going as they get here close to the red zone. A lot of time coming off the clock. Here's a fake handoff. Pass out to Olberg, and he goes up, had his hands on it, unable to come down with it, but beautiful pass. And a nice attempt, a nice try there by Olberg. Unable to come down with it, but that was a pretty play. And that's going to be their first incompletion of the night.
Yeah, I imagine playing cornerback or safety for this team at Eastmark. You see Snowflake run the ball that many times in a row, you probably are starting to check out a little bit. But number 5 did great there. Cameron on staying with Olberg and not biting on the play action.
So here we go, 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down here, 4th down territory, so we'll see what the Lobos do here. Try to make that 4th down a little bit more manageable. They do have a good kicker in Sam Brown. Another fake handoff to Rabin. Leduc trying to get something going, unable to. He looked like a pass play, just didn't see anybody open. Kind of pulled it and ran. Gain of maybe 1 on the play.
Yeah, it looked like an RPO there. Leduc decided to keep it, but that linebacker didn't move. And I also noticed that Merrick Olberg out here was getting double teamed, had a guy shaded and helping that cornerback a little bit.
So the Lobos stall out a little bit. They're going to bring Sam Brown out to for the field goal attempt. 47-yard attempt. Sam's pretty good. He's pretty accurate here. He's hit up to 50 yards before, so this is in his range. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Is it far enough? It is, and that is good. Nice job by Sam Brown getting the Lobos on the board. 47-yard field goal gives the Lobos the lead 3-0.
What a great leg by Sam Brown. That was a great snap and hold, and he had a no-doubter there.
Nice job by Sam Brown. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a two-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
All right, welcome back. Snowflake with the first score of the game, making the game 3-0. Sam Brown with the kickoff, kicks it out of bounds. So the Eastmark will get the ball on the 30. Is it the 35-yard line that they get the ball?
Should be the 35.
If you kick it out of bounds, it's on the 35. So see if the Lobos can what they came up with defensively here to try to stop this Eastmark running game, and especially their passing game. Come out and went 3 for 5 on their second possession. Had a couple of big pass plays, get them first downs, get them in the red zone. Just unable, as we mentioned, to execute there on the field goal. So there is a flag. Is that going to be a delay of game? I think that was a delay of game on Eastmark. That's going to put him back 5 yards, so that will start him on the 30-yard line, 1st and 15. It looks like Eastmark is going single back. They got this man in motion. They hand off to him. He tries to cut it back, but nice job there by number 16. That's Jojo Lerma. Unable to get any yards. It's going to be 0 yards on that attempt.
Yeah, Eastmark coming in with 2 tight end, having the wide out in motion, hand the ball off, and it was sniffed out by Jojo there.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 15. Approaching 7 minutes to go in this first half. Lobos up 3-0. 2 receivers to the left this time. Back to pass. Looks over the middle. The receiver didn't see it. Almost picked off there by number 24. Colton will get us a name on that.
Jet Smith for the Lobos. Yeah, came up a little short, almost hit it, but it looked like number 10.
And with 15 yards to go, brings up 3rd down.
So
number 13 for the Eastmark was looking for his tight end there on a little wide pop, number 7. And he wasn't turning around looking.
Yeah, I didn't see that. He even saw that one coming. Didn't make an attempt on the ball. Brings up a big 3rd down for the Lobos, 3rd and 15. 2 receivers left, lone back. Fake the handoff, going to roll to his left, throw back to his left, way down the field, through the hands of the receiver. I think he was out of bounds anyway, but nice job there by Gian. Unable to complete that one, and that is definitely going to bring out the Eastmark punting team, I would guess. That third will be 4th and 15.
Yeah, it looked like there's a flag. Flags. I'm like, what is that piece of laundry out there?
It's pink.
Okay.
It's throwing me off.
I thought a player dropped a towel or something, but I'm like, what is that? We haven't had a flag yet tonight, well, besides a kickoff, and holding, but Snowflake decides to decline and make Eastmark punt the ball here on 4th and 15.
Back deep for the Lobos, Olberg, and I believe that's number 7, Brimhall, also back there.
Yes, Record Brimhall. Snowflake has gone back and forth. They usually put 1 guy back there. They've done 2, but looks like they're back to 2 punt returners.
Nice punt here, and they're just no one's gonna attempt to grab that one. Going to take an Eastmark bounce, and that's going to put Lobos all the way down to about the 12-yard line. I think they both looked at each other saying, were you going to get that? I was going to get that. Are you going to get it?
Yes, great punt by number 32 there, Cameron Kelly. That was a Great punt, took a good bounce. But, yeah, Riker and Merrick back there, they probably should do some infield drills to have a little communication back there if we're going to put 2 receivers back.
6:35 to go in the first half. Lobos up 3-0, possession on their own 12-yard line after the long punt. See if the Lobos can get something going. Going to that spread offense now. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Turley the lone back, a little fake pitch, a little screen out to the right, and that was picked off by Eastmark. And I don't know how he didn't. This is clear across the field, so I didn't see it really well, but they tried a little wide receiver screen, picked off by Eastmark. And whoever the receiver was out there at least was able to tackle him before he was able to just walk that into the end zone. But that's going to put Eastmark on the 6-yard line with the great defensive play by Eastmark there.
Yeah, Kent Turley, a solo back in the backfield. They did a fake pitch to him, hoping now that I bet they wish they pitched him the ball. That was a great read by that linebacker and picked off the ball. I didn't quite get the number. It looked like it was a 33 or something. That made a great play on that.
So this is going to be another timeout by Eastmark. So that'll be their second timeout of the half, and we'll take a timeout also. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has a kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night. 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Lobos were able to stuff the run. No gain, going to bring up 2nd and goal, which they are on their own, on the Lobos 5-yard line. Man in motion to the right. Quarterback fumbles the snap, and that's going to be recovered by the Lobos. And guess who? Guess who that is? That's number 58. That's Andrew Bentley. Oh, the Lobos get bailed out by their defense again. Nice job by Andrew Bentley.
Yeah, snap was a little wide left there. Quarterback couldn't hang on to it. Bentley beat his man, was able to jump on that ball. So Lobos got a second chance at life here, starting from their 10.
Trying to keep up here with all of this. 2 turnovers here, but nice job by Bentley there, because that quarterback had a chance of recovering that, and Bentley just kind of took it away from him. So nice job, nice aggressive play there. And here go the Lobos again. They're on their 10-yard line now. So handoff to Turley. This is Turley's first handoff of the game. Cuts it back up the middle, keeps his feet moving. Nice gain by Turley for his first one of the night. And nice gain.
It's a pleasure to watch this young man run. He has a motor, and he does not like being brought down by the first man that touches him. Probably a smarter call there by Coach Reddick, running that ball than the last go about on his goal line.
So 1st and 10 on the Lobo 27-yard line. Nice job by Turley there. 5.5 minutes to go. Lobos up 3-0 here in the second quarter. Snap is good. Handoff again. This time to Raven. Finds a little room on the outside. Nice gain again there by Raven. Gain of about, they're saying 9 yards.
Yep, good job by that right end, that right tackle. If I could see his number, he did a good job of sealing that, so Carter could bounce it outside and gain 9 there. It really helps when you have calling an offense and you got 2-headed dragon in the backfield. You can just hand the ball off to, and you know they're going to fall forward for positive yards.
Heck yeah, it's going to be a gain. If we're going to say 8, this is going to bring up 2nd and 2. Again, hand off to Raven. Nice job cutting it back up the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles out across the 50, over the 40 to about the 35-yard line. Nice job by Carter Raven.
Yes, found a little gap in the secondary there and took it. Great run.
We're going to call that a 30-yard run by Carter Raven, bringing the ball to the Eastmark 31-yard line.
I don't see them going away from the run here.
A little bit of a high snap, but hand off to Turley. Nice job again. That's 5 yards.
And that's Turley.
And a flag on the play after the play. So we'll see what they call here.
There is a flag on the play.
So it looks like it is going to go against the Lobos. Maybe, we'll see. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike against the Lobos, so it is going to bring them back. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, going to bring them all the way back to the 43-yard line of Eastmark. So
repeat second down here.
That's going to take off that 5-yard run by Turley. So 2nd and 18. So we're looking down here because they're wondering why it's not first down and it's second down, and that's because the penalty happened after the play. So it is going to be second down and run up the middle by Carter Raven again. Looks like maybe a fumble on the play. Recovered by the Lobos. So we're going to...
Yeah, number 5, good run there, but it looked like a defensive player from Eastmark punched it out, but the Lobos were able to recover.
So we're going to call that a game of 5 on the play for Raven, and a fumble and recovery by the Lobos. Going to bring up a big third down here, 3rd and 13. See what the Lobos can come up with here. Here's a fake handoff, a little quick hit out to Olberg. Going to get a few of those yards back, about 9 of those yards back. And that is Leduc's first completion of the night. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 for the Lobos. This is probably a little bit too far of a field goal.
Yeah, good little hook route there by Merrick Olberg. We got a little over 2.5 minutes here left. Let's see if the Lobos try to run a little bit of this clock out, in case they do not convert this. They'll give Eastmark the ball back with a lot of time on there. Eastmark, I believe, has 1 more timeout left. Lobos have 3.
4th and 6. 3 receivers to the left, 1 out to the right. Leduc with the snap. Looks to his left, rolls to his left, getting a lot of pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a big loss. Eastmark putting a lot of pressure on Leduc and unable to get that pass out, and going to bring the ball all the way out to the 45-yard line, it looks like.
Good tackle. Good sack there by Carson Miner. Pushing Leduc back. He had nowhere to go on that 4th down, and it's a turnover on downs. And Eastmark has the ball at midfield, 2 minutes left with 1 timeout, trying to get some points on the board before going into halftime here.
All right, 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this first half. Lobos up 3-0. Eastmark with the football on their own 43-yard line. As Colton said, 1 timeout left for Eastmark, 3 for the Lobos.
This quarterback has a great arm. I probably expect some passes out to the sideline for clock management. He goes deep.
Wow, that was a great play. Just kind of a post route, deep post route, right in the middle of the field. Quarterback, as you mentioned, Colton has a great arm. Threw that out there, actually overthrew him. He had him. He had a couple of steps. But incomplete, going to stop the clock, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Kyson Lunt, that wide receiver, he got some speed, kind of beat that coverage right in the middle. But like you said, overthrew just a little bit.
So 2nd and 10, you might see the Lobos start using some timeouts here, try to get the ball back. if they don't get a first down. Tried to get the Lobos to jump off sides. This is going to be a handoff outside. Nice job by the Lobos. That's going to be Nichols again. I see Nichols and Core in there.
Yeah, it's Nichols coming from the far side of the field, getting that tackle.
So that's going to be no gain on that play. Going to bring up third down. Clock is running. Snowflake has not used a timeout yet. Maybe seeing what they can do on this third down. But I thought they might start using some timeouts here, try to get that ball back before half. Snowflake will receive the second half kick. Snap is good. Receiver open on the left, incomplete, so it worked out in Snowflake's favor as the incomplete pass stops the clock. Fourth down, Lobos will get the ball back with just over a minute to go in the first half.
Yeah, that pass attempt for Justice Whitmer on a little out route by the running back, just wasn't able to reel it in.
It looks like, well, I don't know. Their offense is back on the field. They're probably going to do a quick kick here, just try to catch the Lobos off guard and maybe not get a return back. But that is going to be a nice punt there. There is a flag on the field, so they had a man running out on the field, so that's going to be a penalty on them. And if I was the Lobos, I would accept that and make them punt again, because if not, that ball is going to be placed on the 9-yard line. So we'll see what the Lobos do here.
Yeah, great punt by the quarterback there. Number 13, Dylan Gessner, a little quick punt, and he got a great bounce on that, pinned him within the 10, but like you said, penalty on it. They're going to re-kick this.
Yeah, maybe give the Lobos an opportunity for a return here. If they've got Brimhall and Olberg back there again, let's get some communication going back there. Maybe get a little bit of a return on this. So here is the kick. It's going to bounce in front of them and take another Eastmark bounce. So they're going to get about 5 yards better on this. It's going to start on the 14-yard line instead of the 9. But the Lobos, with 55.7 seconds to go in the first half, will take possession with 3 timeouts.
Yeah, moving back 5 and punt lands 5 yards further for the Lobos. So you'll take every inch you can get, I guess.
Well, what do you think, Colton? Do you think the Lobos should go for it? I mean, clear back on their own 14-yard line. You make a couple of pass attempts here and try to get downfield, or?
If I'm going to pass the ball, it's going to be safe. No one getting it to my receiver. It looks like they're doing it unless they run a power here at the quarterback. But, yeah, he's going to throw the ball.
So here's a handoff to the outside to Rabin. He comes out across the 20. So that's going to be a good pickup. Lobos. That is a first down, so that will stop the clock for chains to move, and they are going to call a timeout. So
yeah, well, he had no one in the backfield, and then he ran a sweep, so looked like he did his job on the formation, trying to fool everyone into a pass play and ran an outside run there, and it worked out.
Yeah, so they got the ball out to about the 25-yard line. Lobos do take a timeout with 49.8 seconds to go. The Lobos, like all year, they have a good kicker, Sam Brown. He's been doing it a long time for the Lobos. He's a senior this year. He's got a big leg. Try to get it down far enough to where they can at least attempt a field goal, if not better.
Yep, they got 50 seconds here, 2 timeouts. I imagine they get it anywhere past the 40. They're going to try this. I always like to see these high school kickers to see how far they can go. Give them the chance to hit a long one.
Good defensive battle here tonight, Lobo Stadium. Lobos up 3-0 with 49.8 seconds to go. Lobos trying to maybe get something going here with these last 49 seconds, get a score on the board before going into half. Rabin in motion, fake handoff this time. Leduc's going to keep it, and they have Leduc's number tonight, at least in this first half. That's going to be a gain of 2 on the play. Going to keep the clock running.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Snowflake's calling timeout here. But they are staying in that spread formation.
So second down, second and about 7, 24, approaching 20 seconds. Leduc throws it deep. That's going to be intercepted down past the 30-yard line. Leduc just kind of lofted that one up there, and that's going to be a turnover. And Eastmark will get the ball back with about 14 seconds to go.
Yeah, number 9, Jack Rosales saw that coming out of Leduc's hand and reel it in and get Eastmark the ball back. I imagine they just run the ball here, or maybe they will take a shot, trying to get some points here.
Yeah, they did on that last time. The quarterback has a pretty good arm, ran that deep post route. Lobos' goal here should be to not let anybody get behind you. And we'll see what Eastmark does here with 14.5 seconds to go in this first half. Crazy game tonight. This is a little bit different than what we've seen throughout the year, being 3-0, no scores, no touchdowns in the first half by either team. A couple of interceptions.
Yeah, it looks like Lobos are in a cover 4 here, just trying to keep everything in front of them here as they go deep. Down the sideline, number 10 again. Made a great catch there on that play. Wow.
Yeah, made a catch. They still have one timeout, I believe, too. So
with the first down, yeah, clock stopped. But, yeah, that's Kyson Lund again, the one that had that deep post and barely overthrown, but he brought that ball in.
That was a great catch by Eastmark. They're going to call, I believe, their last timeout. 7.9 seconds to go in this one. And as we mentioned, you just don't let anybody get behind you in that situation. And they took a chance and executed well and was able to get a big play there.
Yeah, Kyson Lund has been targeted quite a bit here, and you can see why. He's got great hands and a lot of speed.
We're going to call that a 42-yard completion for Eastmark. So that's going to put them in a good position here to maybe one more quick play. Nope, they're going to bring right out their kicking unit here.
Number 32, Cameron Kelly on for the long field goal here with Jackson Hawkins on the hold.
Snap is good, hold is good. The kick is going to be short, and that is going to take it to halftime, according to that clock anyway, so we'll see it. I don't know if that's supposed to stop at a certain time, but that is going to be the end of the first half. They didn't quite have enough power to it to get through, but a nice job. And are they putting more time on the clock?
I think they're going to let them run one more play, put some time on the clock here. They're stopping both teams from going to the locker room.
Yeah, that was the clock just continued to run. I mean, I saw it with about 3 seconds left where the ball landed, and that's where the play clock should have stopped. So they're going to put a little bit more time on the scoreboard and let the Lobos, they're just going to nail it here, I'm sure.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold on that field goal, but Cameron didn't hit it as clean as I think as he wanted. In high school football, if you attempt a field goal, and I think if it lands in the end zone, it's considered a touchback, correct?
That's correct. So the Lobos will get it back on the 20-yard line. So it's just like a punt would be.
You just got to make sure you got to get to that goal line, I'm pretty sure.
So handoff to Turley. And that's going to be a gain of 5 yards on the play for Turley. But that will be the end of the first half. So, wow, what a first half. Lobos go in at halftime. Lobos are proving to be a second-half football team. They've done a great job the last 3 weeks. They've been down a couple of times at halftime in these games and have been able to come up with a great game plan in the second half. And they will receive the second-half kickoff. So we'll be right back. We'll have the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report.
Hatch Toyota will pay top dollar for your trade whether you buy a vehicle from us or not. Get a free appraisal. Get a free Carfax report. Get a check. And we'll pay you up to 120% above Kelley Blue Book value. Hatch Toyota is buying quality late model vehicles. Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall. Get an appraisal. Get a check. We want your vehicle and are willing to pay for it. Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and hatchtoyota.com.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Hey, Lifeline phone users, important news flash. If you don't use your phone regularly, it could get deactivated. Remember, use it, don't lose it. Call, text, or go online weekly to keep your free benefit active. Cellular One is here to keep you connected with our free Lifeline phone program, offering unlimited talk and text nationwide, plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data. Stay connected with the largest, most reliable network on the Navajo Nation. Visit your nearest Cellular One store or mycellularone.com for details.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a two-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Beam & Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beam & Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night, 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beam & Drilling.
This could be your best vacation ever. Start with 2 nights at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Then add 2 premium tickets to see Mr. Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace the first night you're there. And if that's not enough, let's add 2 tickets to the National Finals Rodeo the very next night. What? When you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, everyone gets steak dinner for 2 at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets. And right now, everyone, cash or insurance, gets their name put in the hat to win a vacation they will never forget. 2 front section tickets to see Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And 2 tickets the next night to see the National Finals Rodeo. If you have a broken windshield, you know the jingle.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
All right, welcome back. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota, and we are at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. So we'll do our best to give you some stats. There wasn't a whole lot, folks. I hate to say it, but there's just not a whole lot. There was no touchdowns in that first half. Lobos up 3-0 on a 47-yard field goal attempt by Sam Brown, and that was the only scoring. But we'll go over some Very, very low yardage by both teams. But we'll start with Eastmark. So I have them as a total because they had a couple of big losses. They had a minus 15-yard rushing loss, and so they only have 5 rushing yards in the first half is what I have them at. As far as passing, they are 4 of 9 for 79 yards with a little bit of success there. Their best possession was their second one. Their first possession was a 3-and-out. Their second possession, they actually had a really good possession and was able to come down, get all the way into the red zone. A field goal attempt, low snap, went through the kicker's legs and unable to convert on that. But a great drive there by Eastmark, but just unable to make anything happen. But we have a total of 84 yards in the first half for Eastmark. For the Snowflake Lobos, it's not a whole lot better. For the Lobos, they had a pretty good possession on their third possession. They were able to kick that 47-yard field goal with some good running plays by Rabin and Leduc. Turley didn't get his first carry until about the 5th possession of the game, and his first carry was for 17 yards, and then he also just ended the half here with a 5-yard carry. So as far as passing, Leduc is 1 for 4 for 9 yards, 2 interceptions, unfortunately, for Leduc. For Turley, two attempts for 22 yards. Rabin, 12 attempts for 89 yards. And then Leduc with a couple of sacks kind of hurt his running a little bit, but he has 6 attempts for 0 yards for Leduc as far as that goes. So a little over 100 yards rushing for the Lobos in the first half. That was probably the positive thing. Rabin doing a great job doing that, but just unable to their drives have kind of stalled out and unable to finish anything and get a touchdown. So anyway, that is the Mountain Mobile halftime report as far as stats and stuff. And so I was just going to ask my broadcasting partner, Colton Solomon, tell us what he thought about the first half and what maybe the Lobos will need to do in this second half to clean it up and to be able to win this football game.
Yeah, like you said, both teams had some opportunities. Eastmark having that ball on the turnover there on the 6 and was unable to capitalize and give the ball back. The missed snap on the field goal attempt, or the field goal attempt, and didn't have a chance to even kick the ball there. It's a quick half of football when you run the ball this much, especially in high school with these short quarters. But yeah, like you said, they've been have good possessions. They just are fizzing out at the end in the red zone, and they're not capitalizing. They get down and get in their territory, and they hit a wall. But I'm pretty sure in that locker room they're not talking much defense. They're all talking offensive adjustments, both teams, and see if we get some points on these boards for both of them, and see how this game plays out second half. I don't know if we're Snowflake. They're doing a great job running the ball. It's just breaking down at the end, and yeah, I imagine number 10 for the Eastmark Firebirds, Kyson Lunt, that wide receiver that had that big play on that. I imagine he's getting a few more targets this second half coming up.
Yeah, they definitely have had some success passing the ball. They haven't had hardly any success running. A couple of big runs that were negated by losses. But, yeah, doing a good job passing the ball. So I agree with you. I think coming out in this second half, Eastmark's going to think maybe they can throw a little bit more on this Lobo defense. But you do have to give props to the Lobo defense. The Lobo defense is coming out, obviously holding them to 0 yards. An interception on the Lobo 5-yard line, and Andrew Bentley, a little bit of a bad snap, and Andrew Bentley being able to recover that bad snap and giving the Lobos another possession and saving them from any scores there. But you got to give some props to the Lobos for sure. And there you see on replay, if you're watching, number 58, he's had a big night tonight. And so far as I'm concerned, is one of the players of the game nominees for sure on the defensive side. So, but I agree with you, Colton. we always look forward to the second half and see what adjustments the Lobos. They have a great coaching staff. Obviously, this is the same coaching staff that have been together for the last, 8 or 10 years. I don't know. They've been together for a while, and they come up with good game plans at halftime. They come in, they make adjustments, they look at film, they have the technology and stuff to be able to help them do that. And they usually come out in the second half pretty fired up. And I wouldn't doubt to see the Lobos have some success on this first possession of the second half. But it's always one of my favorite times of the game is watching those adjustments in the second half. See what they're going to do. See what Eastmark comes up with defensively to try to stop the Lobos in that run, especially Carter Rabin here in that first half. So it'll be interesting to see what these teams come up with in the second half. I think the Lobos can throw a little bit. I don't. They haven't had success against this Eastmark team in the first half. Obviously, as mentioned, they only threw 4 times for 9 yards, and 2 of those were interceptions. But LeDuc, he's had a little bit of time, maybe a few more of these quick passes to kind of get him going, get his confidence up a little bit, and see what he can do in this second half. But I think that the Lobos will come out, and I know that they think they can run on this Firebird team. So I anticipate maybe even a lot of Canton Turley in the second half.
Yeah, Canton didn't get the ball much touches in the first half. A lot of Carter. Yeah, they know they're falling forward 5 yards every time. But we'll see what their game plan is.
Yep, we'll see what their game plan is. It's always fun in the second half as Eastmark kind of comes out ready to go. We got about 3.5 minutes before the start of this second half. We'll take a quick break. You've been listening to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report, and we'll be back after a few minutes.
This could be your best vacation ever. Start with 2 nights at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Then add 2 premium tickets to see Mr. Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace the first night you're there. And if that's not enough, let's add 2 tickets to the National Finals Rodeo the very next night. What? When you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, everyone gets steak dinner for 2 at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets. And right now, everyone, cash or insurance, gets their name put in the hat to win a vacation they will never forget. 2 front section tickets to see Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And 2 tickets the next night to see the National Finals Rodeo. If you have a broken windshield, you know the jingle.
5, 3, 6, 5, 9, 7. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
The Factory Challenge is on! And Hatch Toyota in Sholo is stepping up! The factory has challenged us to sell 50 new Tundras by the end of the month. And guess what? We're gonna crush it! Every single Tundra, in every trim, every option, and every color, will be sold at Factory Invoice. You pay exactly what we pay. You'll save thousands. We'll even show you the factory invoice. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price you'll find anywhere. The challenge is real, and the savings are massive. That's Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
All right, welcome back. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Got just over a minute to go here, and we'll get this second half rolling. But we wanted to remind you, Sports Zone Radio fans that are listening in tonight, to get on Facebook and to share your favorite player and YouTube, Facebook and YouTube, just YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Get on YouTube and vote on who your favorite player is. We've got a lot of ASU fans. We've got a lot of BYU fans in our community. Make sure you post on that. Let us know, and they're going to pick a winner. And I don't know what the winner would be or would look like, but somebody they're going to pick, and you're going to get 2 tickets to the ASU BYU game on November 23rd. Is that right? 23rd. Yep. It says 23rd, not 23rd, but it's all good. You see how it says 23rd?
Yeah.
Instead of 3rd? That's funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, November 23rd, the 2 tickets to BYU ASU. So that's a pretty good deal. Get on and put that information in. So, but here we're approaching the end of this first half. Cheerleaders came out, did a great job. They have not been home for a few weeks. They've had 3 games away down in the Valley. Marcos last week. I was able to attend that game, and the Lobos looked really good in the second half. But this 4A division, Colton, is just different. It's just different. It doesn't matter like what your record is or how good you think that other team might be. It's going to be a physical game no matter what. And so you look at Marcos, you look at Post and Butte. I'm trying to remember who they played before that down in the Valley. I can't remember, but anyway, physical games. The Lobos, like I said, came out in the second half a lot better than they did the first half on all 3 of those games. Snowflake needing to clean a few things up in that first half. The one thing that stands out in my mind, Colton, is the 4th down play down here. The Eastmark had 4th and 3 or whatever it was, and they pulled the Lobos off sides, and they gave them a first down in the red zone, and you just can't have that against teams like this.
No, like you said, 4A, you come ready to play, it's anybody's game. It really is. It's who can hit harder, who can be more physical, who can be more disciplined, like you're mentioning. And, the Lobos didn't show a good sign there on discipline on jumping on that critical 4th and 3. But I was just going to say, this game has been a lot clearer than these past couple weeks that the Lobos have played on the penalty situation. But, yeah, like you said, that was a big one that they had. And let's see if they can try to show a little more discipline in the second half and have some clean football and execute.
Yes.
Trying to.
Yes, and thank you, Joe Clare, for the for the right team. They played Seton Catholic, also was the 3rd team that they played 3 weeks ago. So thank you for that, Joe. And just tough teams all the way around, and it's just a different ball game in this 4A division. Not to knock anything in 3A, because you've got great teams there also, and great physical teams there also. But week in and week out, it's just got to be physical. Your intensity's got to be up, and it's got to be tough, especially when you're 7-0 and have a big target on your back, as the Lobos do. As you all know, the Lobos coming into this game as the number 1 team in the 4A rankings right now. So there are some good teams out there, and Lobos are going to have to step up here in the second half and see what they can do. But like I said, I'm anticipating a good possession here by the Lobos. Like I've said, I've watched the last 3 games down in the Valley, and this first possession for the Lobos is always an important one, and they've been successful with it, coming out and kind of showing what they have and what they can do. So we'll get this one started here in the next 30 seconds. But excited for the Lobos. I don't think that the Lobos, since they've been pulled up into the 4A, that they've been ranked number 1 in the whole time they've been up there. They've been close. They've been up there, but they've never been number 1.
I don't think so either, and I think nor have they gone undefeated as well.
Yeah, me and Coach Reddick were talking about that other day also, and we're trying to remember when the last time. So if anybody has that information and has my cell phone number, I'd appreciate it. But if you have the information on when the last time the Lobos were able to go undefeated in a season, please send that information to me. I would love to be able to share that, because we were thinking about that, and we thought it was maybe even in the 80s.
Wow.
We had those 3 state championships in a row there in the early 90s, but I know that none of those teams went undefeated to win those state championships. But what a huge success story. If they can make this happen, they still have 2.5 tough games to go. But they're doing really well, so we'll see what they have to come out with. And I wouldn't be surprised here, Colton, if this Eastmark team comes out and tries to – they have nothing to lose in this game.
No,
so
they don't.
If they come out and do an onside here, wouldn't surprise me one bit. And it looks like the Lobos, if you're watching, is kind of thinking the same thing. They've got that front line kind of in tight. They're ready. They're ready to go. And we'll see how this second half goes. But here we go. Start of the second half here in Snowflake High School. Snowflake up 3-0 here to start this third quarter. And the kick is off, and they are going to receive that at about the 10-yard line. That's Olberg. Going to take it up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, brings it out across the 40. Nice return by Olberg. And that is going to bring the Lobos out to about the 42, 43-yard line to start this first possession of the second half.
Pat, I think that is Gian Jones out there that received that ball. But, yeah, he was a man in the middle there and had a seam and went up there. Yeah, great field position to start off the second half for the Snowflake Lobos.
Yep, Colton, you are exactly right. I apologize for my bad eyes, but that was definitely Gian Jones. Great job, Gian Jones, on that return. So here come the Lobos. One receiver out to the right, one to the left. You got your dual backs with Rabin and Turley. And handoff, first handoff of the second half goes to Turley. He keeps his legs driving, gets a little help from his offensive line. Going to be a gain of about 7 on the play.
Handoff left to Turley. Nothing's changing except Turley got the ball there, and first man will not bring him down. He has a great second effort on every run he does.
Second down and 3 to go. I think we are going to see probably a heavy dose of that here to start this second half.
Yeah, see if they can get into the red zone and not fizz out here.
Here's Rabin. Nice.
Wow.
Handoff, keeping his feet moving out across the 40. Nice gain for Rabin as they were at the 50-yard line, bringing it all the way out to the Eastmark 39-yard line.
Great block there by Cody Flake. Put someone flat on his back as he's out there leading the block for Carter Rabin there. Great block.
12-yard gain, 1st and 10. Another handoff. They're moving quick here. Tried to cut it back up the field that time, unable to do so. Still gain of about 3 on the play for Rabin. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Same play. I think Coach Reddick's just wanting to really try to make a statement here and show them that we can finish this drive off.
Yeah, and that's what they've done in the second half. They've come out, they've run this quick offense, no huddle, and they've just kind of run people over. And here's Turley, tries to cut it back, lunges forward for another good gain. That's going to be a gain of about 4 on that carry, going to bring up a manageable 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, Eastmark kind of know what's going on here now, so they kind of sniffed that one out, but Turley had good eyes there and had a cut back there and was able to get some positive yards.
So here we go, handoff to Rabin, and he gets smothered in there by big number 7. We've seen him a couple of times, and he is going to have a loss of 1 on that play.
Yes, Carson Miner breaking through that line and breaking it up. 4th down. Lobos they're wanting to go for it.
Yeah, they're at their 32-yard line, and see what they can do here.
But yeah.
Trying to get him to jump. Didn't get Eastmark to jump, but got the Lobos to jump on that play. So, unfortunately, the Lobos kind of, a term I use that no one likes, but they kicked themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
And just going to bring up a long 4th down. And for as good as that drive was going there, just stalls out. And the Lobos look like they are going to try a field goal. Is that what they're going to try to do here?
Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah, call the dummy play. They didn't jump on the first one, but we couldn't hold up there. So, Mr. Brown out for a long field goal attempt here.
Snap is a little high. Kick is down. Line drive, not even close. It is going to be returned. That is just like a punt. And he is going to bring it out. A lot of people standing around didn't realize that was happening, so that did not go in the end zone. Great job by Eastmark bringing that back out. Going to bring it out to the 32-yard line is where they'll start their first possession of the second half.
I didn't even know Eastmark had a guy back there, and then I saw the kind of a low kick and a guy standing right there on the goal line. He brought it back out. Got a few more yards, and it would have been a touchback there.
All right, so we'll see what this Eastmark team has come up with at halftime, what adjustments they're going to make. They got 2 receivers to the short side of the field. They're going to hand that off just like they did in the first half, right up the middle. Going to be a gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, I didn't see who got in there. It looked like number 4, Nichols, I believe, was in there on that tackle.
Hayden Nichols with the tackle. Eastmark's going to take their time here. They're going to try to put a drive together like they did in their second possession of the first half. Just kill a lot of this clock, run the football, and see what they can do with this score only being 3-0. One score might do it tonight. 2nd down and 8. Snap, quarterback's back to pass, throws it down deep. There's Gian, nice job by Gian, almost had another interception there. Got his hands on it, but gonna come up incomplete, but nice job by Jones.
Yeah, looks like Maximo Cano was the intended target right there, but Gian played a great ball there. And that will stop the clock.
8:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. That's gonna bring up 3rd and 8 for Eastmark.
And that's a 3rd down situation for Eastmark.
And they've got these 2 receivers out here wide left. Quarterback rolling back, looking for the screen again. They're going to complete that screen. Missed tackle, going to get the 1st down. Nice cut back up in the middle of the field, and that's going to be a big gain for Eastmark and going to give them a 1st down.
Yeah, good blocking out there on the wide receiver screen out there by number 7, Carson Miner. Again, he's doing it on both sides of the field.
So that is going to be a 24-yard pass completion on that screen. You can see it coming again. The Lobos have not been able to sniff that out yet tonight. They've had a couple of big 3rd down conversions with that screen play. And bringing it into Lobo territory, 46-yard line.
Little power formation here with QB under center.
Motion to the right, little handoff, little cross play, little room to run. Gets tackled at the 40-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6 on the play.
Yes, good job on that pulling guard there. Look, is that 39 on the line? That came down to mid. Nice block right there. His jersey is scrunched up. I couldn't quite see his number. Maybe 59 would make more sense.
There is a 39 on the end of the line.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was. I don't have his name on the roster here, but that was a great pulling block by there.
2nd and 4, man in motion again. High snap, handoff up the middle. There's a big tackle by the end, and he is not going to make it to that 1st down marker. Gain of about 3 on the play, though. And going to be 3rd down and 1.
Yep, 3rd down, 1 short. They bring in some little heavier boys here to see if they can run this ball right up the middle or do a little power run, but they got 2 wideouts, so they could be 2 tight end form.
Shotgun formation, handoff right up the middle. Had the right defensive formation there. There was a couple of defenders that ran kind of right past him. He is right at that 1st down marker. We're gonna give him a gain of 1 on the play. But they are going to call timeout here and check this one. Too close to call.
Great job by that Lobo defense trying not to give up any ground there. But we'll have to see if they get that 1st down on this measurement.
So they'll drag these chains all the way across the field.
Thank some of our major sponsors. The Legends sponsor, Hatch Industries, Asphalt, Concrete, and more. The Gold Ball sponsor,
All right.
Slade Roofing. You are going to love Slade.
That is going to be a 1st down for Eastmark. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Lobo 36-yard line.
Launch your stinking business.
Yeah, it looked like he was enough right there on that run up the middle. Get a new set of downs here.
So again, that screenplay, you know, they've had runs of 2, 6, 3, 1. Not having too much luck, but that screenplay of 24 yards and the kickoff, the field goal attempt return, really hurting the Lobos here on this possession. So 1st and 10, 36-yard line. Fake handoff, quarterback back to pass, throws it deep, has a man open, and he catches it. Is he going to be, are they going to call that a catch? They're going to call that a catch.
Yes,
it's clear across the other side of the field, but it was a great catch. He had
throw.
He had a great throw, great catch, only threw it where he could catch it. And that is going to give Eastmark 1st and goal on the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Maximo Cano, it looks like he made a great catch over there on the sideline, putting his feet in. Eastmark, they've had a little success, especially with those screen passes. I think that helps get a quarterback in rhythm, hitting those and seeing that those screens go for major yards. It really probably boosted quarterbacks' confidence, helping them sling it.
So we're going to call that a 22-yard pass completion. So a 24-yard pass completion and now a 22-yard pass completion for Eastmark. And they are in the red zone. A little handoff to the right-hand side. He has some room, runs over a Lobo defender. Going to bring it down to, it looks like, the 1-yard line. So a gain of 8 on that play.
Yeah, zone run right. That right tackle did a great job on stealing, and he got out and positive yard, put him very close to the end zone right here. Great run.
So Eastmark threatening here. 2nd down and goal on the 1-yard line. They've had and made some mistakes here this deep in the Lobo territory a couple times tonight. See if they can keep it together. Here's another try to run it, but unable to do so. Nice job there by Hayden Nichols again. Did a great job. That is actually going to be a loss of 1 on that play.
Great job by Hayden Nichols. Came right through that pulling guard where he came through and was able to disrupt that.
So 3rd down.
You love to see linebackers get aggressive down here and get in the backfield, especially with ball on the goal line.
So 3rd down and goal here on the 2-yard line. Quarterback is in shotgun. He's back to pass. Getting some pressure, rolling to his right. He just dirts it, throws it into the ground, and that's going to be incomplete and 4th down.
Yes, great pressure by number 60. Let me see here. I believe that's Richard. Nope. Brent White. Brent White with the pressure there on the quarterback. Wasn't able to do much with it. With him in his face.
So the Firebirds bring out their field goal unit again. Haven't been able to be successful with this yet tonight. But with just over 5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter, here's another attempt. Try to tie this one up. Snap is a little low. Hold was a little sketchy, but he got it up and in, which is going to be the first score for Eastmark.
That's a great job by the holder. Bad snap there, bouncing on the turf, was able to get up in time and have that go through.
All right, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Beeman Well Drilling is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio and the Friday Night Football Show, and they give support to each and every school and team in the White Mountains. Just like Sports Zone Radio, Beeman Drilling has the kind of experience that makes them the best at what they do. Paul Wyatt is the guy to talk to, and he'll take your call anytime, day or night, 537-1031. Or better yet, call him right on his cell phone, 928-205-7647. This football season, go deep with Beeman Drilling.
Hey, have you heard the rumor that the free Lifeline phone program has ended?
I got some great news. It's not true. Cellular One is still providing free phones and unlimited talk and text nationwide, plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data.
Wow, free unlimited talk, text, and 5 gigabytes of high-speed data.
Want to see if you qualify? Just visit your local Cellular One store today. You can walk out with a brand new smartphone and enjoy the biggest, most reliable network on the Navajo Nation. Cellular One, keeping you connected for over 30 years, and we're here to stay.
All right, welcome back. We're all tied up here at Snowflake High School, 3-3. With just over 5 minutes to go, here's a short kick. Going to be a return, caught about the 20-yard line by Riker Brimhall. Going to cut it back up the field, has some room. Again, giving the Lobos great field position. This kickoff return team's doing a great job putting the Lobos in position to be successful. Just need that offense to get some momentum and get something going here. So nice job, Riker Brimhall.
Yeah, if you were telling me the score was going to be 3-3, middle of the third, I'd have been questioning you. But, wow, this defense has been playing good. But like you said, both teams are marching the ball down, and they just can't capitalize in the red zone.
All right, Lobos going to their bunch set to the right. One single back. The Duke in shotgun, hands it off to Turley. He cuts it back up the middle off of his block. Nice run. Again, the nice first down run of 7 yards by Turley.
Yep, they're doing the same thing. Hand off right, hand off left. Let's see if they can do it all the way into the end zone this time.
2nd and 3. Same formation with that one receiver out to the left. This time they're going to pitch it out a little bit further. Turley unable to get anything going. He's going to be stuffed. He's going to he's going to get a gain of 1 on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2.
Yes, number 22 it looked like. I don't have him on my roster here, but playing cornerback. Did a good job of initial first hit on Canton to slow him down.
So 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 49-yard line. Same formation. Bunches to the right. Leduc in shotgun. Turley to his right. And Leduc's going to keep this one. Cuts it back up the middle. He's going to get the first down. That's going to be a gain of 5 on that play by Leduc.
Yeah. Called his own number there. Kept the ball. Ran to the strong side of the field there with all those that bunch formation on the right side. Just got behind the big boys and let them do their work.
Ball placed on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Approaching 3.5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Lobos going back to the single receiver right, single receiver left. I'm looking over here to this right side, Colton, and I'm seeing Oberg one-on-one with this number 22.
Yeah, he's dialed in. He's focused on his numbers and playing a little close, but let's see what happens here.
Yeah, Leduc saw it, threw it up. Unable to complete that one, so number 22 with some confidence back there going against Oberg.
Yeah, he played a great ball there. He was right on him, rode his hip all the way, and couldn't do anything with that. That was great defense.
Great defense. Obviously, Snowflake saw what I saw up here. Colton ran the play that I would have run, but unsuccessful. So 2nd down and 10.
They're going to go to it. Put him on an island. They're having confidence in that corner.
Fake handoff again. And that is going to be incomplete. That's going to be pass interference this time, though. I think he did get to him a little bit quick. He's being really aggressive, that defensive back. He's good. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, like he said, Merrick broke out like he was running around the same route and did a great route on a comeback. And 22 got there just a little early. I wish I had a number on him. He's a good ball player. He has
22.
Playing physical out there.
He's not on the roster, huh?
No.
Okay, number 22. So that's going to be a penalty on Eastmark. It's going to bring the ball out to the 29-yard line for the Lobos. So Lobos getting down almost to the red zone here. A little over 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. See what the Lobos do here. Fake handoff to Raven, and they're going to throw that. They're going to throw that out to Oberg again. And they're just, they got that number 22 one-on-one with Oberg, and Coach Reddick is just trying to take advantage of that. And so far, if they call that off defensive pass interference, that's going to be another big penalty for the Firebirds.
Yeah, like we said before, he's a physical player, and I think that using that against him, the best thing you could do on that is throw a short ball. If the DB is not turned around, it'll be an offensive defensive pass interference a lot. Looks like they're switching him to the other side and put someone else on Oberg.
Here's a quick handoff up the middle. The Raven gets tripped up a little bit. Still a decent gain for Raven. We're going to call that a gain of 4 on that play. Going to bring the Lobos down to the 10-yard line. Lobos lining up quick. They're wanting to go quick here. Handoff to Turley right at the middle. He sees a little opening, tries to cut it back, but gets hit by the end. Going to be a gain of, we're going to call it a gain of 4 on that, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Lobos needing to get the first down here. You don't want to roll into here having to worry about a 4th down. Here's Leduc calling his own number again, and he's getting pushed into that end zone, and he scores. Leduc in for the Lobos and the first touchdown of the game.
Wow, great run there by Leduc. Helps when you have those boys up front pushing, and a little help from behind it looked like too. Help you get in the end zone. But yes, we finally got a first touchdown of the game, and it was good to see someone capitalize.
So just with just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, the Lobos finally get one in the end zone. Leduc, he's been successful with that all year. Once they get down there, he likes to get behind Turley he likes to get behind Turley and just use that block and get in the end zone. Here's the kick. It's up, and it's good. It's a nice job by Sam Brown. That's going to make the score 10-3 with little over 2 minutes to go, and we'll take a break. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
All right, kickoff by Sam Brown. That's going to get, he is going to take that. That wasn't very smart, but look at this. He's going to take it out all the way past the 30-yard line. That was a huge mistake by the Firebirds. He literally took that on the 1-yard line as it looked like it was going to go out of bounds and be put on the 35-yard line. But what a great job by that kid. I don't have a number on him, but bringing it all the way back out to about the 20, it looks like the 30, maybe the 33-yard line.
Yeah, perfect kick by Sam Brown. Just kind of stood up there at the goal line. He didn't know if it was going to go in, out of bounds in the end zone, but he made something out of that play right there by picking it up and going with it.
All right, Firebirds in there. 2 receivers to the left, 1 back, handoff right up the middle. They love that play on first down. That's going to be a gain of 3. We'll call it a gain of 3 on that. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, like you said, they've run that play repeatedly on first down with the little running up the A gap on the outside.
1:40 to go in this third quarter. Lobos up 10-3. Eastmark with the ball. Back to pass. He likes to throw deep. Has some room on that right side. He's going to tuck it and run. Cuts it back. And gets out of bounds at the 40, looks like the 47-yard line.
Number 13, Dylan Gesner.
Yeah, Dylan Gesner, he's an athlete back there. He's got an arm, he can move. Had some time back there, didn't see anything downfield, so he rolled out and moved the chains. Pretty impressed with this young man here. Quite an athlete.
We're going to call that a 14-yard run for the quarterback. Going to bring the ball out to the 42-yard line. 47-yard line. They've got the 1 receiver to the left. He goes in motion.
Looked like the center was doing a quarterback call for motion, and center took that as a snap, and he moved the ball a little bit, so it's going to be a false start on Eastmark.
There's nothing worse than that, Colton, is you get a big play, your quarterback makes a great play, gets a first down, got some momentum going, and get up to the line and get a penalty. It just kills
momentum. A disciplined team is usually the team that will come out on top. It's funny how jumping jacks and push-ups, how good it can make a football team.
1st and 15. They're going to run that screen play again. This time the Lobos are playing it pretty well, and there was that's Aiden Core.
Aiden Core with the big hit, and looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness or targeting or some sort of penalty.
What are they calling on that play? That
unsportsmanlike conduct.
They called it on
Eastmark. It looked like he signaled toward Eastmark's side.
Okay, so that's a penalty on Eastmark. I thought they were going to call that on Aiden.
Yeah, it was a big hit. And
Aiden did a great job of reading that screen. He did have his back was turned to him, but I don't know if there's anything you can do that. That's just a good football play.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. Yeah, Eastmark with an unsportsmanlike. It's 2nd and a mile now with these penalties stacking up on him.
15-yard penalty, going to bring him back to 2nd and forever. 2 receivers to the right, lone back, quarterback in shotgun. Going to run that little counter play with that 1 back. And again, Somebody got in his legs, and there's Aiden Core. He is fired up right now. Aiden Core is fired up.
These middle linebackers for Snowflake can read a ball. They are very good at flying to it and wrapping up. It looked like Nichols got his legs in there, and Aiden came up and finished the hit on top. That was a great play. Great aggressive read on that.
So it was Hayden Nichols with the legs in the legs, and then Aiden Core finishing him off. So nice job there. Going to bring up third and, 32. Third and 32. And quarterback back to pass. He's going to throw a quick pass out. It's going to be a good job by the Lobos, just being safe there, not letting them get behind him. It's going to be a pass completion of, we'll call it 4 yards.
Yep, great play there. Way to keep it in front of you, and try not to make too much out of it. Give a little, but don't give a lot there.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter. Lobos up 10-3 at this point. Eastmark Firebirds are going to bring their punt team out with 4th and long, and we'll take a quick break. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back after a few messages from our sponsors. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Hatch Toyota will pay top dollar for your trade whether you buy a vehicle from us or not. Get a free appraisal. Get a free Carfax report. Get a check. And we'll pay you up to 120% above Kelly Blue Book value. Hatch Toyota is buying quality late model vehicles. Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall. Get an appraisal. Get a check. We want your vehicle and are willing to pay for it. Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and HatchToyota.com.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
All right, starting the fourth quarter here. Eastmark back to punt. The quarterback just does a good job. The Lobos are going to get a return. Olberg tries to kick it out to get to that sideline, but caught from behind. Still a decent field position for the Lobos on the 46-yard line, it looks like, of the Lobos.
Yeah, we finally got a punt return there. Number 28 from Eastmark, again, not on the roster. There's some of these guys that aren't on the roster made a good tackle to catch him, so he wouldn't. No more yards gained there, but yeah.
Well, we'll see what the Lobos got. I'm kind of expecting a lot of Turley right here is what I'm thinking. That's just my opinion, but we'll see what the Lobos have in store here.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a run heavy down this series, but try to run a lot of this fourth quarter out, see if the defense can do their job and just keep Eastmark scoreless.
So here we go, those two backs, Raven, Turley. Right there by Leduc. Here's Turley right up the middle. Trying to keep his feet. That was a gain of only 3 on that play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. The Lobos will slow it down a little bit. Their first couple of possessions of this second half, they've gone quickly. And right now they need to slow it down. They need to kill some of this clock. So, and I'm going to give him 1 more yard on that. That was a gain of 4. So 2nd down and 6. And here's Leduc going to take it outside. And he just hasn't had a whole lot of room to run, but spins, makes a little out of not much. Going to give him a gain of 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, good job, Leduc, on making something happen there. Garrett Lester for the Eastmark Firebirds playing cornerback broke his block and made it turn back inside. So
Firebirds pretty good at that, going outside. We haven't had a whole lot, the Lobos haven't had a whole lot of luck going outside tonight. So everything that they've done has been in the middle of that field, in the middle of the line. 3rd down and 2. Hand off to Turley. He puts his head down, and he looks like he's right at the marker. I think they're going to give that to him. Turley with the gain of 2. And that's what the Lobos need right there. They just need those first downs. 3 plays, first down. Kill that clock. Clock's going to stop for a second to adjust the chains. They're going to start the clock up. 10.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. 10-3, Lobos on top. Lobos with the football on the Firebirds' 43-yard line. Lobos sticking to this formation with Rabin on the left and Turley on the right of Leduc. Here's a little cross play, and that fakes out Firebirds a little bit. Turley steps over an arm tackle and able to get some good yardage there. That's going to be a gain of about 17 yards on that play. So that is another 17-yard gain for Turley, and that matches his biggest run of the night so far and the biggest run of anybody tonight.
Yeah, that left guard, Cody Flake, came around and knocked that end out, and he had a great block there. Ethan Christian was over there lead blocking for Turley, and those Lobos left a massive hole for him.
1st and 10 on the Firebird 28-yard line. I have a hard time seeing clear over there. 28-yard line. Rabin with the carry. That is only going to be a gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. 9.5 minutes to go in this football game. The ball is on the 27-yard line, it looks like now. Lobos going to the bunch formation to the left. Here goes Leduc out to that outside. Puts his shoulder down, fumbles the ball, picked up by the Lobos, fortunately. That's going to be a loss. Actually, it looks like it's going to bring it right back where the fumble was. Going to bring that right back to the line of scrimmage, so going to be no gain for Leduc on that play.
Yeah, it looked like Kent Turley jumped on that football and came up a little injured right there. They're looking at him on the sideline.
He's got his breath knocked out of him. That's what you do when you have your breath knocked out. You put up your arms and try to breathe.
Try to catch it. Yeah, I noticed he jumped on the ball and the Eastmark player landed on top of him, so hopefully he get back in there soon.
3rd down and 9. Here's the sophomore. 2 sophomores back there now, Green and Leduc. They're going to have to use a timeout here, the Lobos are, and probably a good thing, and they'll take a timeout, and so will we. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
All right, big 3rd down here, 3rd and 9. Leduc back to pass. He's going to throw it in the edge of the end zone, and that is just going to be overthrown and going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to bring out their field goal unit again tonight. So Sam Brown getting a lot of practice tonight.
Yeah, he is. That was intended for the speedy Christian Smith there, and just kind of overthrew him right there in the back of the end zone.
Well, this is a huge field goal here for the Lobos, and Sam Brown putting them up, a good 2 possessions with just over 8 minutes to go in this football game. This is a huge field goal right here.
Yeah, Sam Brown back to kick. Judd Flake on the hold.
Kick is up, long enough, and good. Sam Brown.
Great kick. He hit that very clean.
Man, 44-yard field goal. Great job by Sam Brown. That is huge. Getting the Lobos a 2-possession game here in this 4th quarter with only 8 minutes to go is just that's a big deal. That is a good weapon to have in high school football right there.
Once you get inside 30, you got a kicker that's pretty dang good, that has a leg on him and pretty accurate. That's a huge weapon to have. It's a huge weapon to have. A lot of high schools can't find a kicker, and they're going for it on PATs and all that stuff. We're fortunate to have Sam Brown out here being as good as he is.
13-3, Lobos on top. Low-scoring game, defensive battle tonight. Great job by this Lobo defense, keeping this Eastmark team out of the end zone so far tonight. Just doing a great job.
Lobos have done a great job keeping the run contained and everything. Just a few big plays on the passes and those, couple screen plays, but they have done a great job of keeping these Eastmark Firebirds in check.
I'm anticipating some pass plays here on this next possession. Here's the kickoff by Sam. That is going to be in the end zone. He stepped in the end zone, so a nice job there. That'll bring the ball out to the 20. That's where Eastmark will take over here, needing to get something going here, running out of time, especially now being down 2 possessions.
Yeah, I imagine they're going to be targeting that number 10, like we said before. It's Kyson Lunt with the speed in the hands like they did in the first half, trying to get, some ball down the field, get some points on the board.
I'm anticipating a lot of activity back here from Andrew Bentley and White.
I'll say Brent White. Yep, Brent White looks like. Have the Lobos had a sack yet today?
I don't know if they have.
I know they're sure trying with those screen passes.
Quarterback rolls to his right.
Throws away a late hit out of bounds by Brent White. I think we jinxed him.
I didn't mean that kind of penalty.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that kind of activity, Brent. Dang it.
Jinxed him.
That play was going nowhere, and he just pushed him a little bit too late out of bounds, and that wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be looking at the replay, but still going to be a 15-yard penalty, going to put them on the 35-yard line. But you just got to be smart in situations like that. You got a play going nowhere. You just have to be smart. You got to back off.
Yeah, especially in the fourth quarter here. That's where discipline comes back in. Penalty a game could change a whole. Penalties like that could change a whole game.
1st and 10 from the Firebird 35-yard line. And they are going to jump off sides. It's going to bring them back 5 yards.
Good job by the Lobos holding off there. Eastmark making the mistake.
So you get a big penalty, get up 15 yards, false start, going to give you a 1st and 15, put you in a little bit of a hole. Riker Broomhall trying to get off the football field, does in time. Here's another fake handoff. Quarterback rolls out to his left and just chucks that one up. Almost intercepted an opportunity. Was that Merrick?
Yeah, had a read on it, overthrew his wide receiver, and he almost had that picked off.
That would have been a great catch by Olberg. He could have pulled that one off, but that quarterback, it looks like he's just getting a little desperate here because he just chucks that one up in the air. I don't know where that one was going to.
Yeah.
But Merrick almost with a big interception there. So 2nd down and 15, just under 8 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. 2 receivers to the left, a lone back for the Firebirds. Number 13, quarterback, is back to pass, throws it just out to his left.
Wow, he stayed in bounds there.
Ducks under a tackle and gets some good yards after catch. And that is going to be a 1st down. That's going to bring him all the way down to the Lobo 49-yard line. So that's a 16-yard pass completion.
Yeah, to Justin Whitmer, their running back there. He made a good play staying in bounds there and moving the chains.
.49-yard line of the Lobos. Approaching 7.5 minutes to go. Quarterback back to pass. Quick pass out. Nice job by Aiden Core there. A short gain of just 2 on the play. That's 8 passing attempts in this second half for the Firebirds. Has had some success, 24 yards, a 22-yard, and a 16-yard with a couple of small ones thrown in there. So having some success in the air in this second half because they have had nothing on the ground.
Yeah, if I was a Lobo defense, I'd have that screen in the back of my mind still.
So there's another pass play out to the left. That's going to be a gain of 9. No, it's going to be a gain of 6 on that one.
Gain of 6 there.
So 3rd down and 2. Coaches are going crazy down on the Snowflake sideline. They're saying that their guys are getting held.
Yeah, it looked like 58 right there. Andrew Bentley was trying to get away and get the quarterback, and they're wanting a flag on that.
3rd down and 2, 6.5 minutes to go. Lobos up 13-3. Eastmark back to pass again. A quick pass out to the flats. Are they going to call that a catch?
If you're Eastmark, you almost want that to be incomplete. Just running time off the clock for I guess it is 3rd down. That's close to a first.
Did they call that a catch? I thought they said it was incomplete. So
incomplete. Brent White right there at the pressure, making him get it out and force a very not accurate throw there.
Very close.
They're calling for the chains again, so we're going to call that a completion of 2. I didn't think he caught that. I'd like to see a replay on that if we can get that up on the screen. But I'm seeing a holding call come here pretty soon because the Lobos on the last couple of long pass attempts. It looks like they have been, but that is going to be a 1st down. So 1st and 10 for the Firebirds on the Lobo 39-yard line. So 6:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Lobos need to get some pressure on the quarterback. He's pretty good at rolling out. It's hard to get pressure on a quarterback that rolls. He doesn't stand in the pocket.
Yes, moves very well.
Bunches to the right. Here's a quick handoff up the middle. Room. Breaks a couple of tackles, gets across the 30-yard line. And that is going to be a pickup of 11 yards.
Move the chains. Stops the clock for a little bit. Yeah, almost kind of thought the ball was dead there and kind of gave up on the play. Good job by Eastmark by continuing.
1st and 10 on the Lobo 29. Clock is running. Approaching 5.5 minutes to go in this one.
Yeah, Eastmark needs to show a little hustle here if they got a down 2-possession game. This is critical time ticking off.
Fake handoff. It's going to go deep again. Likes to throw that ball up in that corner. He just kind of lifts that thing up there. Has a good arm.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication him with Maximo. He was running more of a post route.
11 pass attempts here in the 2nd half for the Firebirds. That stops the clock with 5:22 left to go. 2nd and 10. Plenty of time to get a play called. They're going to roll that number 10 out wide left, so they'll have 2 receivers to the left. Lone back. Quarterback back to pass again. Throws it down deep. Has a guy. That is a great route, a great pass.
Great ball.
And that is going to,
between those two.
That's going to be caught on the 6-yard line. So a great pass completion there.
To Kyson Lund again. That was a great ball. Put it right between 2 Lobo defenders there and be able to move it to 1st and goal. On the 6 or the 5, it looks like.
That's going to be a 23-yard pass completion. And it is. It's 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. It's going to be a handoff. Going to be stopped just short on the 1-yard line, so gain of 4 on that play.
Looks like Cody Flake's coming in for the Lobos on the D-line, trying to put a little more bigger bodies up there. Stop a run coming up.
Quick snap here. And the Lobos
great job.
Did a great job there. Stuffed that run, maybe even a loss of 1 on that play.
How about that defensive line, ladies and gentlemen?
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and goal on the 2-yard line. Lobos brought in those big boys just in time. Able to stuff that run. 4.5 minutes to go. Colton, if you don't score here on 3rd down, you've got to kick a field goal, right? Being down 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Got to stop him first, I guess. Man in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it himself.
Looks like he dove in
and he is going to get in. That's going to be a touchdown for the Firebirds. Their first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, this ball game is not over. Still plenty of time on the clock. 3 and out here, and the Thunderbirds get the ball with 3 timeouts left.
Yep, the Firebirds do have 3 timeouts left. The Lobos have 2. Field goal, or PAT, is coming up.
Try to see if the Lobos get a block here.
Ball is up, and that is going to be good, making this score 13-10. Lobos on top. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week, presented by Hatch Toyota.
This could be your best vacation ever. Start with 2 nights at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Then add 2 premium tickets to see Mr. Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace the first night you're there. And if that's not enough, let's add 2 tickets to the National Finals Rodeo the very next night. What? When you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, everyone gets steak dinner for 2 at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets. And right now, everyone, cash or insurance, gets their name put in the hat to win a vacation they will never forget. 2 front section tickets to see Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And 2 tickets the next night to see the National Finals Rodeo. If you have a broken windshield, you know the jingle.
5, 3, 6, 5, 9, 7, 2. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Cash back to you. Woohoo!
All right, 4:12 to go in this one with the Eastmark score 13-10. They are going to kick this one off. You want to be careful with that.
Got to pick it up. Great kick.
Got to pick it up. That was a great kick. Stuck it on the 1 yard line. But he comes out with it. Trying to hit that sideline. Tries to run him over at about the 50-yard line, but that was a great play.
Carter Rabin with the great play. Yeah, he's in no man's land back there. Him and Gian were talking, saying, you pick it up. No, you pick it up. And Carter got it and made some great yards there.
That was almost a disaster. That was a great kick. They thought it was going to roll into the end zone, and they had got possession on the 20-yard line. Instead, it kind of died at about the 1. Carter Rabin picking it up and bringing it across the 50 into Firebird territory on the 47-yard line. What a play by Carter Rabin. And here come the Lobos with just over 4 minutes to go. Great field position.
Yeah, Carter and Canton in the backfield there. One of them getting the ball here.
Here's Canton right up the middle. Going to get a push. It's always that second effort that I'm impressed with Canton. He gets hit, and it seems like he can pick up just a few more yards every time.
Every time, yeah. It's going to take multiple guys to bring him down.
So we'll call that a 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is running. 3.5 minutes to go here.
Don't expect much difference from the Lobos here. Another run play between the tackles.
They're just going to kill as much clock as they can. It's one thing the Lobos need to get on this field. They need to get a play clock.
Yes.
Here's a run right up the middle by Rabin. And you can hear the fans. That's a gain of 3 on the play by Rabin, but he got pushed back about 10 yards. And the fans are going crazy, saying, why are you letting that play go so long? There is an injured Firebird on the field.
Yeah, the fans weren't too happy with that one. They were wanting to play blown dead with that forward progress right there.
Yep, and with this injury, we'll take a quick break, too, and we'll let you know how it goes after the break.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a two-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
All right, injured player off the field. Lobos hand off to Turley. Gain of 2 on the play. Going to get him a big first down there to keep this momentum, keep this drive going. 2.5 minutes to go in this one. Lobos got a 1st and 10 on Firebird 37-yard line.
Yeah, I bet the Firebirds here are going to want to try to create a turnover. Running back saying hold on to the ball. They're going to try to punch it out.
Killing that time. Great job here. It's a handoff to Rabin. Pushing forward. Gain of, we'll give him 2 on that play. Eastmark is going to start using their timeouts here. So a little over 2 minutes to go. And Eastmark calls their first timeout. So a couple timeouts still left for the Firebirds. Lobos didn't do as well on that first down play as they have been. They've been getting 3, 4, 5 yards on that first down play. It kind of puts them in a second and long situation. So need to make sure they keep this going, because if they go 2 more plays, that's only going to run off maybe 15, 20 seconds off the clock with a couple of timeouts by Eastmark. So, but the way that Sam Brown's kicking the ball, he could kick another field goal, but that would only put him up by 6. Eastmark would still have a shot, and I wouldn't try to give him that opportunity with as well as they've been throwing the long ball tonight.
Yeah, especially, yep. Best thing to do here is get the first down and put it to rest.
Yep, they need to have a big play right here. Try to get them a manageable 3rd down. 2:02 left. Lobos up 13-10. Second and 8. Here's a fake handoff to Raven. LeDuc's going to keep it. Goes off his block. Nice job there by that Lobo offensive line, and nice job by LeDuc. That was a great fake. And what do they got here? I don't see a flag on the field, but I saw something. What are they calling here?
Touchdown saving tackle by 25, Isaac.
I don't know what he called.
Don't recognize that call. I don't even see a flag on the field.
I don't see a flag, but they're discussing
something down there. Yeah, great fake by Rabin, and another block by Ethan Christensen, kicking that D end out so LeDuc can get through. Great block. This Lobo line has had great push all night tonight.
Well, they're calling something because they are not putting the ball down. They're putting it back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you got 8 Snowflake coaches looking at that white hat trying to understand what he's calling here.
2nd down, so it's back.
Looks like they're going to rerun the play.
I don't get what just happened. 2nd and I have no idea.
No play. Rerun it again.
Oh, the clock didn't start. Did the clock not start? What?
Yeah, some technical problem or something, but.
Oh, boy. 2nd and 9. Hand off to Turley, trying to hit that edge. Is not going to be able to. That actually is going to bring him back to the original line of scrimmage. And Eastmark is going to call another timeout.
Yep. Snowflake run to the wide side of the field again, and Turley wasn't around to get around that corner.
So 1:53 now, so only 9 seconds taken off the clock for that play. But yeah, 1:53 left to go, 13-10. This is a 3rd down 8, 3rd down 9 to go. This would give Eastmark quite a bit of time here with. They will be out of timeout, so that would be the only thing really positive.
Yeah, and if they don't move the ball here, it's kind of a long field goal to try. So this is kind of a big play here for the Lobos.
This is a tough play because you've got 3rd down and 9. If you want to try to throw the ball, it's incomplete. It's like a timeout, so they'll give them one more timeout. So this is a tough situation here for the Lobos.
Let's see what they call and see what they do. Maybe a short pass to the outside if they see something when they line up and see if the corner's playing off the receiver enough that they may get that. But we'll see what he calls.
So here we go. 3rd and 9. They fake the handoff to Raven, throws it out.
Wow.
That is going to be complete and a 1st down. Great job.
What a
That was
ball.
a beautiful pass out to Aiden Core. That's Aiden Core.
Yeah, that's our middle linebacker out there making that great catch. He reeled that in, saw it all the way. Great ball by LeDuc. He sold that run. And, popped up and put it right over his shoulder. Great catch. Beautiful throw.
Yeah, he
what
just
a pretty
put that
ball.
right over, and great catch by Core. And that was a huge play for the Lobos for sure, bringing the ball to the 25-yard line. 1:30 to go. Clock is running. Eastmark trying to save that one timeout, it looks like, but Lobos are going to be able to run this down.
Take some knees. It looks like they're lined up and
they're just going to take a knee here.
Wow, what a great call. What a great call. What a better execution on that play. That was a huge play. They're just going to nil this, it looks like. So how come the clock stopped at 1:10? There's a flag. I don't know. Delayed game. I guess we didn't see the back judge counting down back there.
I don't know what's going on.
Coaches look a little confused on the sideline too.
Yeah,
what's happening?
Well, the clock stopped now, so you just nil it. Just do not let anything happen as far as a fumble.
And the Lobos enter victory formation and kneel this one away.
So, wow, this is going to be a crazy. This has been a crazy game tonight. Defensive battle for sure.
Yes, I was not expecting this score. Wow. Like I said, both teams had opportunities to capitalize to make the score much higher, but defense have been playing great here tonight.
So we got to start thinking about a player of the game here for the Lobos. Obviously, with it being a defensive battle, I mean, I'm going to throw, and then with that big catch right there, I'm going to have to throw some names out there like an Aiden Core or Andrew Bentley or
Hayden Nichols.
Hayden Nichols played really well.
A lot, been reading great at linebacker.
Those would be 3, and then you've got to give some props to Sam Brown offensively tonight. He scored, 6 of these Snowflake points.
Yeah.
Well, more than that because they got a touchdown, so he scored 7.
7.
That should get him down.
This.
Let's see, it's 3rd down now. So, yep, one more should do it. And that'll give it up. So we'll let this clock run out. We'll think about the player of the game, and then we'll come back at the end of this game. And after a couple messages, we'll come back with the White Mountain Regional Player of the Game tonight. So we'll have to think about this one a little bit. But the Lobos in victory formation, just over 30 seconds here to go. One more kneel down should do it. Just got to be real careful here not to fumble. Real careful, and he was. So that's going to do it for the Lobos against this Firebirds team. What a game tonight. That was a physical game. It was a defensive battle. And the Lobos were able to come out on top. So great job by the Lobos.
Yes, good job by the Lobos. And to credit Eastmark for driving up here. They've had a tough schedule all year. Like you said, they played some really tough teams. And another tough team right here in the Lobos. But they played good, keeping the Lobos to only 13 points and 1 touchdown. And but no, it was a great football game.
Yep, that was a great game. So we'll take a quick break. Lobos win it 13-10. We'll come back and we'll give you the White Mountain Regional Player of the Game.
Road trip, boys. We're kicking off the savings at Hatch Toyota in Show Low.
We're headed to the Cardinals game in style in a new 2025 Toyota Camry with its elevated style and refined performance.
Man, this Camry's a game changer. Look at all the tech. touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, and safety features that read the field better than a quarterback.
It's no wonder Camry's been the best-selling passenger car in the U.S. for 22 years straight.
And with payments starting as low as $319 a month, you'll be scoring big on savings.
Get to Hatch Toyota. It's the perfect place to kick off your savings this season.
Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and at hatchtoyota.com, official automotive sponsors of the NFL, where the savings are always a touchdown.
On approved credit, plus tax, title, license, $5.99 documentation, and $210 etch fees. Lease Camry for 36 months with $25.99 due at signing.
This could be your best vacation ever. Start with 2 nights at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Then add 2 premium tickets to see Mr. Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace the first night you're there. And if that's not enough, let's add 2 tickets to the National Finals Rodeo the very next night. What? When you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, everyone gets steak dinner for 2 at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets. And right now, everyone, cash or insurance, gets their name put in the hat to win a vacation they will never forget. 2 front section tickets to see Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And 2 tickets the next night to see the National Finals Rodeo. If you have a broken windshield, you know the jingle.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
All right, welcome back. Snowflake with the win tonight. Defensive battle here at Snowflake High School against the Snowflake Lobos and the Eastmark Firebirds. Snowflake coming out on top, 13-10. And we have got the White Mountain Regional Players of the game tonight. As we discussed with the Sports Zone Radio team, we got Joe Matthews here. We've got Eric Simmons down on the field, and we've got a couple of names for you. So with this being a defensive battle tonight, we are going to name Hayden Nichols on that defensive side, player of the game. Sports Zone White Mountain Regional player of the game, Hayden Nichols. We felt like he did a great job tonight. He was in on a lot of tackles. We want to throw out a couple more names, though. I mean, Andrew Bentley had a great game tonight. He got that huge fumble recovery down here that kind of kept Eastmark out of the end zone. And then we want to mention Aiden Core also. He is always just all over the place and always is in the talk for defensive player of the game for sure. But tonight, we're going to give it to Hayden Nichols. We thought he did a great job and was able to make some big plays. And maybe what are your thoughts on Hayden?
Oh, yeah, Hayden did all the great things, the little things that you want to see in your linebackers, you know, reading the ball right, not staying home, not biting on the play fakes. He did that impressed me. He wrapped up and held on. He made the tackles. No one really got away from him. He read the ball well. So he played pretty close to a perfect game. He did great. And like I said, Aiden Core, his partner in crime there, those two in the middle, they'll clean it up. They'll clean it up. It's going to be hard to run up between the tackles on these Lobos with those two boys at middle backer.
Absolutely. Great job, and congratulations to Hayden Core, or Hayden
both
Nichols.
of them.
Both of those guys, Hayden and Hayden Core. No, but Hayden Nichols for the White Mountain Regional Player of the Game. And then we did want to give an offensive player of the game tonight, and we are going to give that to the one and only Sam Brown. The leading scorer for the Lobos tonight with the
golden boot on him.
Counts.
Yep, he was the leading scorer for the Lobos. Hit some very long field goals. Like I said before, what a great thing to have, especially for an offensive coordinator, knowing like, hey, I get 30, I'm getting a situation. I got a pretty accurate kicker here that I can put it on him, and he'll come through for me.
Yeah, great job, Sam Brown. Couple of huge field goals, and of course the extra point to make you the leading scorer tonight for the Lobos. And congratulations on being the White Mountain Regional Player of the Game. So congratulations to Hayden Nichols on the defensive side and Sam Brown on the offensive side. Great job. Congratulations. We'll take another quick break, and we'll be right back to wrap this one up in just a few minutes.
Road trip, boys. We're kicking off the savings at Hatch Toyota in Show Low.
We're headed to the Cardinals game in style in a new 2025 Toyota Camry with its elevated style and refined performance.
Man, this Camry's a game changer. Look at all the tech. Touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, and safety features that read the field better than a quarterback.
It's no wonder Camry's been the best-selling passenger car in the U.S. for 22 years straight.
And with payments starting as low as $319 a month, you'll be scoring big on savings.
Get to Hatch Toyota. It's the perfect place to kick off your savings this season.
Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and at HatchToyota.com, official automotive sponsors of the NFL, where the savings are always a touchdown.
On approved credit, it's tax title license 599 documentation and 210 etch fees. Lease Camry for 36 months with $25.99 due at signing.
This could be your best vacation ever. Start with 2 nights at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. Then add 2 premium tickets to see Mr. Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace the first night you're there. And if that's not enough, let's add 2 tickets to the National Finals Rodeo the very next night. What? When you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, everyone gets steak dinner for 2 at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets. And right now, everyone, cash or insurance, gets their name put in the hat to win a vacation they will never forget. 2 front section tickets to see Garth Brooks live at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. And 2 tickets the next night to see the National Finals Rodeo. If you have a broken windshield, you know the jingle.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
All right, welcome back. Congratulations again to Hayden Nichols and Sam Brown, White Mountain Regional Players of the Game tonight for the Snowflake Lobos, coming out on top with a 13-10 victory against the Eastmark Firebirds, keeping their record undefeated for the year, 8-0, and they went up against a tough 22-ranked Eastmark Firebirds and just did a great job tonight, especially defensively. We're going to go over just some quick stats. The Firebirds weren't able to get much going on in the second half. They literally had 3 possessions, and I'm just going to give the totals that I have, but we have them down for 57 rushing yards is all tonight, and a lot of that was on a couple of those big plays here in that third quarter. But we have them at 178 passing yards tonight. So a great job in the air. I was impressed with this quarterback. He threw some balls on the money. Made a couple of bad decisions also with the football, with the interception. But all in all, he threw the ball pretty well tonight. They did a good job. So 178 passing yards. And then we'll just go quickly through the Lobos. So the Lobos, we won't even talk about their passing yards because they only threw the ball 6 times tonight. And they probably had maybe 20 yards passing, a little bit over 20 yards passing. So we won't mention a whole lot about that, but we wanted to mention the stud running backs that we have here at Snowflake High School. Canton Turley ended up with about 77 yards tonight, and then Rabin, he came through for the Lobos big time tonight on the ground with 143 yards on the ground. And LeDuc contributing 9 yards with that one and only touchdown for the Lobos. So those are the stats tonight, and I will turn it over to Colton, my broadcast partner tonight. I appreciate him jumping in and helping me out, and I'm going to have him give some final thoughts on this game tonight.
Yeah, Lobos didn't pass the ball much tonight, like Pat was saying, but special teams, want to just say offense, defense, football, special teams can make a big difference, and tonight that was a difference. Eastmark with the mistake on the bad snap on the field goal attempt. Sam Brown coming in with the 2 long field goals, couple punts, on the kickoff that down in no man's land. They had a couple returns on that. Special teams is a big part of this game, and I think special teams played exceptionally well tonight. So, like you said, White Mountain Regional Player of the Game, Sam Brown. I think he came in huge tonight and was really, really one of the reasons why the Lobos had so much success tonight.
Yeah, great job, Colton. It's Colton Solomon tonight, stepping up, doing the broadcast with me tonight. I appreciate him and his comments. Of course, he was a great player here at Snowflake High School, and appreciate his thoughts tonight. So, but just to close it out, congratulations to the Snowflake Lobo team. Still ranked number 1 in the state in 4A, which is a huge accomplishment. Coming through this is week 9. Week 9, 8-0. 2 more games. They'll get Apache Junction here next week at home, and then they will take one more trip down to the valley to play Sierra Linda, I believe is the name of that high school down there. So still a couple of tough games to get through. Try to get to that undefeated record, which is huge. I didn't get any texts of anybody that might know when the last time the Lobos were able to go through a season undefeated, but I know that it's been a while, and it would be a huge accomplishment. Not that that's what the Lobos are focused on right now. They're looking at one game at a time and doing the best they can, but right now, great job. 8-0 Lobos, number 1 in the state in 4A, and congratulations on a 13-10 win over the Eastmark Firebirds. Congratulations again to our White Mountain Regional Medical Center players of the game, Sam Brown and Hayden Nichols. And we will get you all on the next one. We appreciate you listening in. Thank you to our sponsors, and you've been listening to the Hatch Toyota Game of the Week. Sports Zone Radio Player. I'm going to get this right.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. Good night, everybody.